Hey guys, welcome back to another Coaches Challenge. This week we are taking on a bit of Strava Art. So we're getting out in our community, drawing some pictures on maps, and we got James, Em, and Gab here today. I'm sure we'll all find a way to cheat, so we're going to have some fun. Rules for today are we can't use our cars, we got to be recording it all on Strava, and we also have an hour. Let's get into it.
For this week's Coaches Challenge, we're going to have to draw maps. So what I've decided to do is draw EGC. Very original.
On this one, we are making some Strava art. So I'm just in the planning phase, and we're going to work out a little route around near my place. Make some kind of picture.
So basically, there was no way that I'm riding, walking, whatever on this challenge. So we cheat and we drive.
So I'm bringing my sister along. We've decided to try and draw a fox. So it's quite difficult. We're going to be riding our bikes. See how we go.
So I'm here. I have to ride to here and draw all of that.
Okay, so what I've settled on is the Eastern logo. I think it's common. I think most people will do this, but the two people presenting. And I was looking at the streets nearby. It's not good. My streets aren't very grid pattern, so it's going to be hard to do. So I'm thinking I will ride to the park and just run out in the oval and do it on the oval.
So we're doing the head at the moment. I have to try and jump off the bike to get an eye. I hope this works.
So basically, I have no real roads that work perfectly. So my plan is to try and make a moon that has a face. We'll see what happens.
All the other coaches are using Strava, so there's an issue where they can't draw separate things. So whenever they stop recording, move and start recording, it draws a straight line from there. Now I'm going to try Google Maps because I believe you can stop tracking your position. It'll stop and you can move somewhere and it'll continue tracking so you can draw separate things. So that's how I'm going to get mine done. Hopefully it works out.
So my plan is confirmed. It's in my phone now. I'm going to ride to Hayes Paddock and then do the Eastern logo on Hayes Paddock, ride home and then back in less than an hour. That's the challenge. Let's see how we go.
All right, where's the eye going to be? We'll have to meet us here. Okay, hopefully this is a good spot for an eye. Okay, we're going to have to run a bit of a circle a few times. Maybe I should check Strava and see if this is making a good circle.
Okay, so the trick is to not make any wrong turns. We would not want any wrong lines or anything happening. This is stressful.
Alright, just made it to my first destination. I'm about to draw the C on my EGC. Wish me luck.
So just check Strava and it auto-paused, so we haven't got an eye. We're going to have to do our runs again. I lost my keys. This is a very dangerous eye. I think that'll be enough.
Alright, so far I've made a moon shape, which I'm actually pretty proud of. There's a couple of roads that I can't drive up though, so I'm actually going to have to walk, which is really disappointing.
Felt important to prove I actually am riding there, not cheating.
Woo!
Main priority here is don't get swooped by any magpies, am I right? A big hill, need both hands again, hang on.
All right, up here's going to be the ear, so we better make it a bit extra pointy. Oh, we've got some people coming. Now we've got to turn around. This is very difficult.
So we're going to do another lap and try and figure out where we can make eyeballs and a mouth. Oh no.
Now also what I'm thinking is, what if I find Em right? We don't live too far apart, and I bring her on board. What do you reckon?
Okay, so this will be at the back. A little bit of a curve over here. So this is the edge of the back here. I'm going to go up and try and make a tail. Very windy. I'm going to get blown off my bike.
Alright, so it's been 5 minutes. Contact been made with Em, and she hasn't replied. Going in alone. Turns out she's getting very competitive, so I'm at the park. Let's get into it.
Okay, so basically the road that I thought I was going into turned out to be a house with a driveway. So it completely ruins my whole design.
Okay, this is a long back. There's going to be a big fox. I've got something funny hanging out of the top of my helmet, but anyway, got to get past a few people. Maybe we should have gone through there. We're coming around to the end of the back now. We've got to create a tail.
Now I need to make sure I run the whole way because I left a mask at home, meaning as soon as I got off my bike, I'm going to run now, make sure I'm exercising and not breaking any restrictions.
So we've left my car over there to the street that I thought I could go down to make the eye. Blueberry Lane, this one. And here is actually a driveway. I went up it for a while and then realised that it was a house, so that's really disappointing. We're going to stay on foot though because I can't be bothered going all the way back to my car. But I've decided we're going to try and make some legs.
So this will be the bit of the tail now. I'm going to go up to the end and make a point. Is this the end of the tail over here? I might fall off doing this. And tail. Now I've got to turn around and do the rest of the body.
Okay, so I've had one attempt. You'll see that in my photo. It was good, but I forgot the two heads. That's a bit of a problem. The little hoop part was, I think, a bit small. So we're going to go again.
Decided I should have driven because there's a hill that I have to go up to make these legs. You guys, I'm not cut out for this. I wasn't prepared to run today. No trackies and Converse. But I think it's time for me to turn around again. I'll just chill here for a second because I'm exhausted. This is why why I drove, honestly.
So we're doing one of the legs now. Playground's back open, which is good. Okay, so we've got to go in here for a bit of a leg. All right, we've got one leg done. Yes.
Okay, so we've aborted attempt 2. It just looks like a person with no leg who was drawn by a 2-year-old. So we're back to the one with no head because the circles just do not work. But I'll add a little extra tinkle. I might write EGC down the bottom or something, maybe.
Holy moly. If you thought the last hill was bad, look at this one. No, thank you. Log 500. Kevy's still dying. I was not cut out for this today.
I really messed up. My plan of using Google Maps to stop and start did not work. Did the same thing as Strava. So I think I've got like 10 to 15 minutes left. So I'm going to have to draw just a basic high bar. Wish me luck.
Okay, we're coming up to the Fox, and I've forgotten which street we're meant to go down. Do you remember? Let me try and picture it. We're going this way. I think we want to go in here and then we go out in the streets to the leg.
Alright, Strava keeps glitching out on me. It's a perfect person, and then I save it, and it's just like a jumble of lines. I'm going to go bigger. I'm going to do the whole oval this time. Final attempt because my phone's on 5%.
We're getting close. We've got 2 little front legs to do, and then got to finish off the head. We had a look at our eye, and all that run in circles did nothing because we didn't get an eye. So that sucks. Oh, I need a leg when a car's coming. Ah. A little bit of a leg here. I'm going to try and turn around.
We paused game to take another little break. Made it up the hill. Dead. Okay, we can make it back now.
Phone's on 2%. This is going to go down as the biggest defeat in my coach's challenge history. I got my markers out on the ground, did the run. Phone said too low battery to acquire GPS signal. I'm out. Should have done less scrolling Instagram earlier in the day. Saved the battery, but didn't. And it's cost me. So I'm going to have to submit my attempt 1. Man, this is a dark day for Scott.
One more leg. Not sure if these are really going to look like legs. Bet got a bit left behind. Stuck behind the car. We're so close.
Finished my terrible high bar. It's crooked as hell. And I have 12 minutes to get back. And it took me 12 minutes to get here.
Alright, it's in gymnastics. We're going to have to do some reflection time because I'm back early. And we're going to work out how I got to this point. Number 1, I've done Strava rides before like this. I wrote EGC. Scroll on Instagram to find it. I had a bike. I don't think James, Gabby or Em ride. And Gabby lives in the mountains. And I stuffed it up. I'm in the suburb. I took the wrong footwear. I've got dirty, wet shoes now. That wasn't good. My phone was on 4% when I left. That was not good. This is a real low point for Team Scott in these challenges, but we'll rise and hope the others bring some better content.
All right, you guys, so I finished. Mine's called the Michael Jackson Moon because he's literally posing like Michael Jackson would. You'll see it. It's pretty awesome. I am so sweaty from my run, but I'm actually really proud of myself. I think I did a really good job. Mine's really inventive.
3, 2, 1. We finished our Fox. Better go have a look.
Eastern logo. But I forgot the 2 heads.
Mine's called the Michael Jackson Moon.
My terrible high bar. It's crooked as hell.
We finished our Fox.
So that is the end of our coaches challenge. We're all back from our bike rides and runs. I think we're all pretty tired, so it's your job to choose who was the winner today, which picture you like the most, and maybe who's the worst as well. So get on Instagram and Facebook, give them a like, share them around, and let us know. Have a great week, guys.